Hi, my name is John Bosworth. I'm a licensed mental health counselor in private practice in St. Pete, Florida. I'd like to talk a little bit about what is psychology peer mentoring or peer counseling. Peer counseling in psychology is usually a systematic way of developing our therapeutic or clinical skills. A lot of times a person, well, I'll give you an example for myself. I trained with Albert Ellis in rational emotive behavior therapy. He was one of my supervisors for peer counseling. And what we had to do in order to obtain the advanced curriculum or the supervisory level curriculum certificate is we had to actually do some peer counseling where we had to bring up a problem, and one of our peers or somebody that was actually working on the certificate with us would be the counselor and one of us would be the client. And the reason for that in training is it not only gives the supervisor pretty much an idea of how well you're working with the material, but it also gives you a chance to see how it would be to be your client, so to speak. So you get to look at both sides of it. You get to look at the counselor side of it and make sure that your therapeutic skills are up to par and that they are good enough or efficient enough for somebody to to sign off on you and say, okay, you're ready to go and do some counseling now that we've seen you in the peer setting or in the supervisory setting. But it also gives you some time and some energy devoted to working with your own stuff. A lot of graduate school programs emphasize that we need to really look at our own psychological problems or some of our own issues and be comfortable with working with that in order to be kind of present and be there for our clients. So peer counseling and peer mentoring can be a very effective way of doing that. There's a couple other different approaches, but most of it's a one-on-one basis in a small group, and it's usually set up in some type of certificate or practicum or internship type learning experience. My name's John Bosworth, and I'm talking about psychology peer mentoring.